Yo, 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 good morning. What up, what up? Market's booming today. Damn. Straight up. Alright, I'm gonna start by analyzing the chart on the daily time frame. We had some news come out at 8:30. We had CPI report. Copy this. I'm gonna copy this and see what ChatGPT has to say about it. What do you feel like? Market's ripping, man. I mean, you gotta look into how we could buy this up, have price come down to areas of interest so we can buy it. Because when it's going up like this, for one, it's due to news. News is making it's what's bringing in the volume of buyers in. So what we want to do is find a discount where we could buy it, something like that. We can find a discount we can buy it at. We can come down and go higher. Right, all right. So let me see. Let's see what the news. I actually like to run this by ChatGPT because I don't know how to read these reports. There's just way too much information, and then ChatGPT will do it in 2 seconds. Okay, so so it turns out that CPI report turned out bullish for the market. So it's good news for the market. It's making the market go up. As well as the whatever the thing is Trump is doing out there in the Middle East. Whatever he's doing out there is making the market go up as well. All right, let's just get these charts ready for now. All right, so let's mark some support areas where we were looking to buy. Let's go ahead and mark this channel up here. this into a horizontal like this. There we go. Okay, so what else do we see here? What else do we see? We do have an order block here. And let's put a line chart. Okay, this could be a key level right here. Perfect. Get this nice and close to that wick. There we go. Let's mark this resistance. Could be used as support. There we go. All right, we're halfway there. Let's mark the support down here just in case. Gucci, Gucci, looking good. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if my sound is jacked up. We need a setup. Yes, we do. All right, cool, cool, cool. Sounds good. All right, so I see most of you just got here. Make sure you mark up these levels of support and resistance. Mark up your chart so we can keep an eye out for the best opportunities. This is the daily time frame. So you can see we're on an uptrend. We broke this downtrend. We're on an uptrend now. And we see that here to the left, we had a range bound market here. Okay, so we can expect the same results when price gets here. Chop around in this range. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mark up these levels, and we want to see price come down, hopefully pull back and find support at previous resistance, and then that's what we're gonna look to buy. So this could continue just ripping. So we have two Jose's and two Lennys. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be hella confusing. Okay, let's go down on the hourly real quick and let's move forward with this analysis. That's the game plan. Okay, let's take this off. Okay, so we have support here. Mark this up. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, let's go to the ES, do the same thing. Hourly time frame. Easy, easy, easy. All right. What can we expect? We have a pretty big rejection here of this green candle as we attempt to break higher. I see that as this move above this price here, 21.6, to be more of a rejection above these highs. So we did create a higher low, a higher high here. That's the last high. Okay, so this is a bullish action. Let us know markets found an uptrend, breaking resistance. I'm thinking we could at open pull back to this previous day close, which is this dotted line right here. We could pull back to this previous day close and find some kind of reversal pattern here. Or we want to see, if not a reversal pattern, then we want to see sellers get exhausted. So we want to see smaller red candles as we reach this low. And then we're just going to look for that resistance. We're going to look for some resistance to break. Okay. If we can find it, if we can get some kind of setup like this where we pull back, we have to break resistance and then we look to buy it before it goes up. Same thing here. We could also have a support line coming up this way. That could be our support here going higher. So it kind of fits perfectly, right? We're buying that support. And it's also a previous area of resistance. So this would be kind of a good setup in my eyes. And let's go here, do the same thing. Let's keep it like this for now. Okay, so we're looking for that pullback. Let's go down to a 5-minute time frame. As we can see here, we're breaking out. This is more of a breakout trade, right? We're breaking out of these highs, breaking out, pull back. That's what we're looking at here. So let's go down to the 5. And actually, let's check out the 15 first. 15. Okay, nothing crazy here. So 5. Okay, pretty standard. All right. What we can see here is this price is slowly grinding up higher, slowly grinding, slowly grinding. This is going and going and going. So we want to look for some kind of clear pullback, because this is very tough to trade. I mean, you can trade this as it's going up, but it's tough to trade it now from here when it's coming down. Where do I know is my demand zone, right? Because these lows are so close together. Which one of them am I supposed to use as a point of reference for price to come down to and then reverse? So that's where this trend line comes in. That's where this trend line comes in, right? To give us that point of reference. When price pulls back, let us know, or okay, we might hit the support here and then start going higher. So that's kind of my thought process here. Since I can't use these support zones, I'll use this one. We also got this double bottom here on ES. We could see a pullback to that. So we could see a pullback here. I'm just looking for reasons to buy it, basically, right? I'm just looking for reasons for market to come down and give me a buy opportunity. Even though it's not here, I know we're not there yet, but that's what I want to process. And my thought process is buy this market, but I don't want to buy it. I don't want to be a buyer up here, right? Just look at what happened. I don't want to be a buyer up here. I would want to look for lows, somewhere low, where I can buy this up. So we'll mark this pre-market high. call this pre-market market high. Same as well here on the ES. There we go. I think that's pretty much it for now, guys. Good morning, Jade. Wait, that's not Jade. That's Manny. She. Not bad, yo. Confused you with your kid's name. We're about to make some money today, man. Get ready. We're prepping up the charts. Starting to think about a game plan. What the game plan is. Think. Buy at a discount. I'm looking for pullbacks. Man or previous resistance level. There it is. There it is. So yeah, so we're thinking about buying at previous resistance levels. So resistance here and here as well. And we want to look to buy when it pulls back. Can you guys tell on this green candle, this big one right here, this one right here, how price pulled back, tapped this area right here, and then went up? And so that's pretty much exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for price to pull back to a previous area of resistance and then start to show us, right? Start to show us some bullish action. So I want to see something in the chart, anything that can indicate that buyers are buying at this price. That's all we're looking for. Let me get my headset on. Let me see if this mic works better. Let me try this. Yo, yo. Does this sound better? Let me make sure we get the best sound possible here. All right, another thing we could do here, okay, that's another option, is to find out whether we're buying at that discounted price or not. We can use our fib retracement here. Okay, so we had a breakout here from this leg, so I want to do from here to here with the fib retracement. So we can do this, actually this breakout leg, and it'll give us the discounted price. It's right here. It's between the 0.5 and the 0.618. So again, let me show you how I use this tool. It's called Fibonacci retracement. You put it at the lows, either here or here. It's not going to make a big difference. Mark it from the low to the high, and then it's giving me that discounted area where price would come down. And if it comes down here, then I'm looking to buy it for the next leg up. So that's this zone right here. Now that I have my zone, I just take this off, and that's another way to find discounted areas to buy and discounted prices. So see, it looks like there's some selling going on here. They're holding this resistance right here. Notice everything above here is just wicks. Right? Candles not able to close above. This could be the sign that we're looking for. Price to start to reverse and give them some buy opportunities down here. Another thing we could do is put our indicators on now that we have our charts ready. Okay, and then we can see, all right, we're above the 21. Another setup, I can see if price gets underneath, right? If it gets underneath the 21 EMA, and then sellers attempt to get stronger here as they go lower, and then the buyers end up, you know, taking over. Then we get another push up from here. This is how you trap sellers into thinking, okay, the market's coming down. Okay, and we know that if the market's going to continue in one direction, it's going to stay above the 21 EMA, just like it did here. And we crossed the 21, and it just keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. Now, if the sellers now get underneath the 21, okay, and on their second attempt, they fail to hold below on the second attempt, then buyers, I like to see buyers, if they're going to bring it up, cross the 21, maybe even pull back and then start to push higher. So I will be looking for my entry here. So as you can see, there's a series of events that need to happen before I buy this market. I'm not just going to be like, okay, I see green on the chart, I'm just going to buy it. Although I wish it was that easy. I need to wait for my series of events to occur first for me to know that this is a viable market. That means that there's going to be a lot of opportunities that I'm going to miss because I'm waiting for my scenario. I'm waiting for this to happen, or I'm waiting for a pullback down here into this, right? Or maybe market will, okay, let me paint you another scenario here. Okay, so this is one. This is one. This is another one right here. The market could do is just the same way it went up, it can come down and start just chopping lower. Right? And when that happens, you want to do basically the same thing. You want to see sellers, for one, get eliminated, so that trend, wherever it may sit, We want to see that downtrend broken, okay? And practically pretty much any higher low that you see, that's where you buy. Any higher low that you see, you can buy it. The only tricky part here, right? That's a little tricky here, is that the market can sometimes find these previous highs and then reverse and then fucking, I'll show you. So just like it could do this, right? And you would buy here. This is where I will be looking for my entry candle. Okay. This is what could also happen is market could pull up to these previous highs and then it could start to reverse and go lower. Okay. So it's just, you start to learn this over time. You really just have to kind of spend a lot of time on the charts. You know, for me, it's easier because I've been doing this for 3 years, but I know that, yeah, I know I can have a buying setup down here, but I also know I could be tricked into buying the market, because the market's always trying to get your money. You know, the market's always trying to trick you. Now, it's not looking to get you paid at all. It's not looking to reward you at all. It's looking to take all your money, right? So I need to outsmart the market. So we do that by, like, for one, creating a game plan. I don't want to buy up here. Say we want to wait for it to pull back. Market's already going up a lot. I know it could just keep going, but I'm not gonna chase it higher. I would rather wait for a better opportunity that's not leaving me up here with a buy position. If I'm up here with a buy position, think about it. It's just so bad. Like, look at how much it's going up, and I'm buying it at the very high, right? It would just be a terrible entry there. Right? So the time our entry, we need to see a retracement. We need to know that we're not buying at the top. That's all we need to know. Right? As long as we know that we're buying low and we have a good chance to get some profits, right? Because I don't need this to go to the freaking moon to make a couple dollars. And I don't need this to go all the way up here for me to make some money. All I need this to do is I just need a little piece. I need from here to here. That's it. All I need is a little piece. If I can get that little piece right there, that's $1,000 right there. Easy. Right? I'm not looking to get these like crazy, like inconsistent moves that only happen every once in a while. Like, no, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for a little piece. Little piece of the pie. Alright, so let's clear this out. And let's wait for the market to open as 9:27. You guys have any questions about what I just broke down? Let me know. We can go over it. We have plenty of time. There's no rush here. We're just kind of chilling, hanging out. Just hanging out, man. Okay, what else do we need to have ready? Looks like we have a little range here. Small range. Okay, so the the goal of today, like what's today's main goal? Can we have some goals on the chat? So what's the main goal for today? Is it not to trade the first 5 minutes, not to trade the first 10 minutes? Is it to uh take no more than two or three trades? Is it to work on our entries, to work on our exit? Think about what is your goal for today. What are you working on? What is it? Where, in what area are you lacking that you're looking to improve on? Okay, for me, I'm working on taking better setups. I'm working on being patient and waiting for those setups that are really good, that are almost like, when you see them, you're almost like, damn, I wish I only had like it's more money to put on there because I know it's gonna work. Like you're just so sure about the move that you just have that feeling like I would put the house on, right? Like that's what you want. You want to wait for those setups to be that good, and because they don't come very often. But when they show up, those are the ones that you want to take. Do when it comes to a number would be the number 8 looking for to buy. I'm not sure I get your question. When it comes to like the number of trades, if you're talking about the number of trades, I'm looking to take maybe about 2 to 3 setups in a day and be done. 2 to 3 trades, maybe trade from 9:30 to 11, and that's it. And by then, have my money. By then, you good to go. All right. Oh shit! Market open. It's coming down. Market is open. There it is. That's what we was waiting for it to come down. We're pushing very strongly below the 21 EMA. Liking this. I'm liking this push lower. We're rejecting this support. Just waiting patiently, guys. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. Just chill, hang out. Try this out. Oh, see that switch right there of that pre-market low? Jeez, this market's rip city. Yeah, that's a really bad range here. Yeah, when you see candles like this one right here, you see this kind of candlestick right here, man. You gotta be careful what's to come up ahead. Reason being is, I don't know if you can see it, but this candle left a pretty long wick above and a pretty long wick below, and yeah, that's due to the 8:30 news that came out, the CPI. Be very careful here. SPY is bouncing off of that previous day close. Getting bounce off of this 21 as well. 21 EMA. First two First two candles are both bullish candlesticks. So this first candle is letting me know price is very likely to go up, and this second candle is kind of telling me the same thing. So we have a very bullish open. Very bullish open here. We pulled back and retest this resistance here. We tapped into it. We're pushing away. This could go now to the pre-market highs. Could go to pre-market highs, but I don't want to jump in just yet. I might let the first opportunity slide. Want to see more candlesticks, see what this market's gonna do. Okay. So like I said, the first two candlesticks were bullish. The third one as well. I said I just need one move. I just need one little piece of the move. That's it. Strong buying there. Okay, okay. I was expecting the pullback, honestly, to be a little bit deeper. But yeah. It is what it is. What I don't want to do is rush into a trade and then regret it after I'm already in, you know. So I want to wait, be sure of my my position, right? I want to be sure of where I'm at on the charts. I want to be sure that that area is a very strong support or a very strong resistance if I'm selling. Okay, about to knock out the pre-market high. Okay, so we sweep the pre-market low, sweep the pre-market low, sweep the pre-market high, and then what? Did we now get a sell-off from here, or did we go higher? Just gotta wait patiently, y'all. Just hang out, chill. Don't take no stupid trades, man. Because when you take a dumb trade and you lose, it's gonna affect your psychology. It's gonna affect your confidence. Okay. If you just make it a habit to take good trades, then it is going to boost your confidence. It's going to boost your knowledge. Okay? So let's do that. Let's put that into practice. All right, all right. What are we seeing so far? What are we seeing? Oh, we did get a very small pullback. Could just be due to the fact that the market, right? The news is so bullish, right? That there might not be too much sellers right now. There might not be too many people taking profits, right? Because when the buyers take profits, you see some selling off going on. So this just might be looking to go way higher. So we'll prepare for that. There we are, crossing the pre-market high. All right, so who knows what would it mean if we just wick above it versus closing above it? Okay, to think about the two different scenarios. If we just wick and then turn around, it's looking more like this kind of action, and where it wicks and then, so what are we going to get here? It's going to wick, okay, some buying there. Nice, we're going to close above it. Perfect. All right, so if we close above it, yeah, I know exactly what I'm looking for. And again, I'm going to be looking for a pullback. I'm going to be looking for that pullback. We close above it. I like to see a little pullback here. Something like this, so we can pull back. It's completely no rush here, man. Just chill and wait. This is the biggest, most hardest thing to do, is just to sit here and wait. Because it's very exciting to click the button and buy and sell and buy it again and sell it again. The next thing you know, that you're down $500. And you're like, what the hell just happened, right? So that's what we want to see. We want to be patient and wait for that setup to come. Right, here's that pullback. I would have liked it to close above this high, but it could still work. It'll just depend on what candlesticks we see as we pull back here. Cause yeah. Oh damn, that's way too much selling right there. Way too aggressive. Way too aggressive. Let's wait on that. Let's wait on that. Let's wait on it, guys. Okay, Doji. What are we getting here? What are we getting? There's a pullback right here. This thing looks like it wants to reverse. Remember game plan. Game plan is to look for pullbacks by previous demand. There it is. Gonna be selling off a little bit here. Love to see a bull flag would be cool if we don't get a deep pullback. Right? If we don't pull back much here, then we'll just wait for some kind of bull flag. I would like to see this consolidate here a little bit longer before, if it is going to be a bull flag. Maybe another candle or two. If not, then we'll just look for another setup. It's 9:48 now. Let's see, do we have anything else as far as news going on today? Let's see. No, that's pretty much it for today. Just the CPI. All right. That means we're good to go. We don't have to worry about any unexpected news. It's screwing up our trades. Alrighty. I'm still chopping around here on around this high, pre-market highs. Just waiting for that strong breakout. If we get one, I think we may be able to scalp from here to here, just a level of key level here on the Nasdaq. Liking that push. I'm liking that push. I think we could reach this level of resistance up here. It's very strong. Let me take a buy here. Boom. Stop down here. Just a little piece of the pie, like I was saying, right? Don't want to be too greedy over here, y'all. There it is. Push it, push it, push it. See? That's what we gotta do, man. Be patient. Wait for the move that you know is sure. Now, if it fails, well, it fails. But I did my job as far as waiting for a good opportunity here. Beautiful. Come on. I want to see not SPY here get past this, because we're very close to this pre-market high. I'd like to see it smash it for me to hold this straight all the way up here. Come on. Hell yeah. Let's go. Smash it. Smash it. Smash that pre-market high, yo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Are we making money or what? Anybody catch that breakout out of that flag? Full flag breakout. Bam. It's clean. Clean. Alright, you still got in on the trade. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. It's gonna happen often. Trust me. That's why it's better just to do those market orders. Because it guarantees that you get in your position. In your spot, you know what I'm saying? When you buy, you want to get your spot. Because sometimes those limit orders will screw you, man. the worst. Alright, come on, Nasdaq. I'm looking for at least to get to this key level. So we're still under the pre-market high here on the SPY, just kind of like in the way. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of in the way, man. There it is. Let's go. Let's get another push higher, yo. Get another push higher, yo. Get another push higher. There we go. Push it. Come on, SPY. Don't hold those down. We need the SPY to break this, so. We need the SPY to break that. Come on, SPY. Break it, break it. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go to the freaking moon, yo. Come on. No, don't leave that wick up there. Don't do me like that, yo. Push it, push it. Nice, there it is. Beautiful move, beautiful. Let's go, man. Let's go. This is why we're here, yo. We're here to make some money, man. We're here to make some money, yo. That's what we're doing here. Oh, no. Come on. Take me out. Take me out. There we go. Hell yeah. Move my stop up a little bit more. There we go. I closed. I just closed it there because we was, I don't know. I didn't like that little rejection up there. If anything, I'll just jump back in. I got out right here off. There it is. I knew it was going to push up there. Suckers. You got me. So good. It's so good. We made money. That's all that matters. What did I miss out on? An extra $100? No biggie. No biggie, man. That was enough to lock in 600. Enough to lock in 600. Yeah, we straight. We are straight. Market's ripping. Please tell me you caught that. Please. And it's still going. And it's still going. I just took my little piece of the pie. That's it, man. That's $600. I just got a little piece, man. I just need from here to here. Boom, $600. I'm done. Good night. You know? That's all you need, man. You just need a little piece, yo. You don't need this whole entire thing. And she's still going. But that's it. I got out. It was all based on my plan. It was my plan to buy here. If we broke above this flag, full flag, okay, I was looking to buy it. And I said, okay, but if we do go up, this is where I'm gonna exit. Like, this is not a coincidence. We planned it here together. We planned it uh, because we're seeing, we're reading the price action. We're reading what the market's showing us. Right? They're showing us the very strong bullish momentum at the open. We've seen price be held up here at pre-market highs, right? Not so much selling, right? We get one candle, one red candle, and then one green one, red, green, red, green. So there's not two, three different candles here. There's not two, not different, but the same candles, right? 3 or 4 consecutive candles. Just letting them know, all right, this is pulling back. This might reverse. Sellers are weak up here. Buyers are strong. We're looking for the breakout. Boom, the breakout happens. You buy. That's when you submit your buy order. And then you just, all right, you just find a way to trail your stop, or you have your stop down here, and then you can just move it up as price goes up, move it up higher until it takes you out. You do that, you repeat this process 2 to 3 times, and that's enough for you to make $1,000 a day. Boom. But that's it. I'm out of that trade. I'm not looking to buy this anymore. Because if I buy, look how it would look like if I buy up here, and my stop loss where? Down here? Right? It just looks stupid. Like, it's way too risky to buy up here. I would buy unless I see some kind of pullback. Okay, and then same thing. We repeat the same process again. Bounce off the 21. You want to see the cues? I got you. Let me put it here. There it is. Cue is up. It's still going higher. Crazy market, man. Crazy market today. Let's see where the cues could go. Let's go daily here. And we do have a resistance level right here. And probably there next. So we go down. That looks about right. Very strong uptrend here. Very strong uptrend. Got a very good signal candle here on that buy that we took. Very strong signal candle. could go to 513. See what happens there. All right, so is everybody still following their plan? There's no need to take 100 trades today. Wait for those really good opportunities. Rinse and repeat. You're gonna hear me say the same stuff. I'm gonna keep drilling it, repeating it. Okay, because I need us all to follow that. Stick to your rules, stick to your plan. Don't get too hyped up, don't go crazy. All right, market's still slowly moving higher. Could be seeing a pullback coming soon. At some point, you gotta think, at some point, this market's gonna retrace. At some point, it's gonna retrace. We got a doji candle here. Oh, buyers are still here. Now that we're about to reverse it here, pull back. All right, we're almost at 513. Almost at 513, y'all. Jeez. Trump wasn't lying when he said buy stocks, man. He was really putting people on, yo. Just about to hit 513 here. Smashed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a great setup right there. That bull flag, man. I'm telling you. Easy, one of the easiest trades. One of the easiest trades right here, man. Just trading a bull flag. Same thing here on the ES, man. Easy trade. And she's still going. Ah, damn. It's probably never coming down, actually. Oh, God. Big shout out to Barbara Lenny. Boy, make some money. All right, let's go. Give it up for Lenny, yo. That's why we here, baby. That's why we here, man. I keep telling people, yo, we here. We here to make some money. We here to make some money, man. We here to support each other, hold each other accountable. Can we get a setup, another setup before 11? We hit 11 without another setup. That's my time. That's my time. 2 trades. I'll take 2 trades today. Call it. Buyers are weak up here at these highs. Buyers are weak. Selling. Strong selling. Could this be a reversal here? Expecting a pullback. We should be coming down at least to this doji is. At least to where that doji is. Yeah, pullback's coming. Oh, buyers are still here. They're still very much here. They are not done yet. Buyers are not done yet. From weakness back to strength. Oh, back to weakness again. Oh, shit. Could be turning into a range here. We could range. Expecting a range here. Some chop. Incoming chop. Unless we break out at this previous candle high right here. Expect that chop to start coming in. Okay, we've been going smooth, straight. We had a very little range here, both flags. Strong move. Could be a pullback coming or another range. close above it, close above that previous high. Nice, nice little push there above this candle high. This close above this candle, this last candle here. So this previous high, we closed above it. That was a pretty clear indication we had a next move up. But you got to start thinking now, okay? So like now, when it comes to scalping, right? If you're now buying up here, scalping a little piece of the move, that's fine. But you got to think, look how high up we are. Okay, where's the nearest support? In this case, it's right here. If we use this resistance as support, you don't want to continue to buy it and buy it and buy it as it's like over here, right? You want to get a good entry like we did down here, right? We enter down here, and then you want to hold your spot down here. You want to buy it, hold your spot down here. You don't want to buy it here, sell it here, and then buy it up here again. Just, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of, you gotta just buy where it's good, and then buy a few contracts so that you can hold, right? You can scalp one on the way. You could do a 1-to-1 risk reward. 1-to-1 risk reward. Enter there, that's fine. 1-to-1. And then for the second contract, so that'll be your first take profit. Right there. And then 1 or 2 for your second. Profit 2. Right there. And then that's it. You're done. If you could do this every day, man, you can make all the money in the world. Now, if you get in the habit of like, oh no, it's just gonna keep going, and continue to buy it, then that you're gonna find out the hard way that that's not gonna work very well the long term. Because days like this is not a common like day in the market for it to just rip, barely pulling back, it's just ripping, right? This is not like an everyday thing. So if you get in the habit of doing what's extremely, to trade a condition that's extremely rare, comes maybe once every 2 weeks or so, then you're gonna get caught buying too high eventually. You're gonna get caught buying too high, and then you're gonna lose money and you'll blow a lot of accounts. The focus should be to just follow your plan, take a trade, do the best you can to claim as much profits, and call it a day. Call it a day. Thing's still going. Jeez, look at the 5-minute time frame. No red candles, bro. We got one red candle so far. That's crazy. That is crazy. right. Oh, Trump talking right now. Hold on. Where's my? Yeah, another window here. So I can look up the news, see what Trump is saying. Let's take a look at what they're saying here.
Okay, if there's one AI
If
site
you guys
builder
are
you need to
interested
meet,
in hearing this out, pause that. Right, let's hear this out.
Yes. Will those witnesses and briefers be protected from reprisal for their testimony and briefings?
Yes.
And that concludes. That concludes our standard questions, and it's now time for us to begin the 5-minute rounds. And I hope members will be as observant of the 5-minute time limit as our distinguished nominees are. First of all, a quick yes or no from all of you. Much of the funding in the Defense Reconciliation Bill is unspecific because of our rules and will technically be at the discretion of the Department of Defense, though we will write recommendations for them. A quick yes or no. Do you commit to follow the Congress's spending recommendations in defense reconciliation unequivocally?
Yes.
yes.
Yes from all three. Okay, let me begin with you, Colonel Anderson. There's an Air Force pilot shortage. How big of a challenge is that? What are the reasons for it? Does that include the fact that civilian pilots for the airlines are getting higher pay, better, more regular schedules, and more time at home? And what can we in the Congress and you in the administration do about this?
Thank you, Senator. I hung up the uniform a full 16 years ago, and we were talking about pilot shortages then, as we have been talking about a number of other issues. And so the Air Force has embarked on attempting to address this in a very vigorous way. They have implemented based on my rating, a $50,000 bonus. But monetary compensation is not the only incentive that keeps our pilots in the cockpit. It is such things as the quality of their service, to have challenges, to be able to step up and exercise their leadership skills, to do any number of things.
Well, how can we improve on that, though?
Well,
sir?
one of the things, Senator, that I just read about in Air and Space Forces magazine, which I was unfamiliar with, the Air Education and Training Command has just begun a new initiative this year where the AETC commander is going to begin a pilot program, no pun intended, to test out initial pilot training, IPT, which will be done at civilian flying schools, and then to feed those
Yo, yo, yo. All right, yeah, that news we had up wasn't necessarily very important. So, yeah. But anyways, how are we doing so far? Everybody, is anybody up? Anybody down? Anyone still on a trade holding? What's good, yo? What's good? I'm retiring soon. This is too easy. I don't know about it being too easy. It come easy once you got the experience, man. But yeah, it can be, trading can be easy. You know, some days are obviously easier than others, but once you get the point, you know, once you get the habit of, you know, scoping out the good opportunities, man, it's just cake. It's just cake, yo. Market's just ripping, bro. I think it's just gonna go higher. I see a bear trap here on the ES. There it is. There's a bear trap on the ES, guys. There's a bear trap. This is signaling me price could go up higher. Price could go up higher here. Rip City, man. Rip City. See what it looks like on the 5 minute time frame. Yep. You probably sweep these highs before it comes down. If it is gonna come down, it'll take out these highs right here. Most often. Then we go down back to the 2 minute. Should see a sweeping. Guys are holding that pullback, but it looks like we're losing momentum here on the buy side. Missing momentum. Oh, it's picking back up again. Yeah, it's getting a little weaker as we're getting up to these highs right here. We're still trending higher. We're still creating higher highs and higher lows. So we'll see how much higher this is actually looking to go. I think this is ready to pull back some. It's looking like it's ready to pull back some. Yep. This is the pattern that I'm seeing here. It's right there. And here's it pulling back to. It's looking like a double top here on the Nasdaq down. QQQs. It's looking like a double top. It's time for that pullback. Looks like it's time for that pullback. Oh, snap. There we go. Scalping some there. Check it out. There we go. It's coming down. That was a very tricky one. I wasn't sure myself. I wasn't too sure about that one. So I just took this short right here. I took a quick long, but then I quickly noticed like the volume just slowed down because of this doji. So this is what happened. If you go long, right? If you go long, say you buy here, you want to see continuation. You want to see, like if I buy on a green candle, I want to see more green candles. Right? If you buy on a green candle, next candle is a red candle, be careful. Okay? You want to be careful. This one is an exception to this one because this one's a very strong buying candle. Right? So this candle right here don't mean nothing. Right? This is actually a better candlestick than this one. This is stronger. This is a strong buy candle, but this is a strong sell candle, but this one's stronger. This is the best candlestick you can find. No wicks like this. So in this case, right, we had a very weak follow-up on this pullback, signaling us, okay, market could be pulling back. So once you start to, when you get to know candlesticks pretty well, you can scout little moves where you can short at the low of this doji, put your stop at the high of the doji, and then just scalp a quick move to the downside. Right? Maybe down to this wick right here, which is the previous low. Bang. You're in and out quick. Now we're getting buyers back in here. I have ourselves a little range going on here. Okay, a little range right here. So we want to see a breakout of this range. If you buy here, you run into price being able to, you know what I'm saying, chop around here. What up, what up, what up? Yo, your Q's have been up, bro. I've had the Q's up for like the past hour. Right here, bro. See it? QQQ. They've been up for a hot minute. Now, to be honest, they've been up for about like 30 minutes. Real. Okay. So here's what I was talking about, right? You get your green candle, and then this is your follow-up. You get your green candle here. This is your follow-up. That's a weak follow-up. That's a weak follow-up, right? it's like there's no intention on it. Like there's a lot of buyers down here for some reason, but there's no follow-up though. Usually I like trades when you buy and then you have that follow-up at least 2 candlesticks later, right? So if you buy here, if not the next one, the second one's got to be a follow-up candle. You just concentrating on the money, man. I feel that. That's why we're here, man. This chopping is crazy. Shit, how long this shit gonna chop it on? What time is it? 10:35. I guess we could wait a little while longer, see if the market wants to give us another opportunity here. This could be another sort of flag here, but I don't know. Can you trust it? This one I can trust down here. This one, I'm just not sure about it. I'm just not too sure about it, man. This thing looking like it want to come down, man. Okay, no follow-up. It's just dojus and dojus and dojus is indecision in the market. Alrighty. Let's see. Looks like we might be breaking to the upside now. How's the volume up here? Very low volume up here, man. I don't know. It's looking a little weak. I think this might pump and fool everybody into thinking it's going higher, and then all of a sudden reverse and piss everybody off. Yo, what up? A limit order, difference between a limit order and a market order. Yeah, so when you place a limit order, let's say a limit buy, right? You want to buy a contract, you want to buy either calls or puts, right? You place a limit buy. You're asking the market to strictly buy your contract at a very specific price. And so let's say prices starts to go up right here, and then as it starts to shoot up, you know, you send a limit buy order to buy you in at 515, but now it's at 505. The market's not gonna fill your order because by the time your order was submitted, the price difference changed. Okay, so by it being higher than what you were looking to buy at, it's gonna do is gonna wait until price returns to 515, and then it's gonna submit your order at that limit. Versus buying a market order, you're just buying at whatever the price is at the current moment. Okay? It's basically not caring if it's a cent higher or a cent lower. Like, you're just not worried about that. You're just looking to buy your contract at whatever the time or the price the market decides to place it at. So what happens is when you place limit orders, yeah, you might get a slightly better entry. You might get a slightly better price. It's not gonna be nothing crazy to, like, you know. But if market is moving very fast, right? If market all of a sudden jumps, right? There's a opportunity, right? There's a chance that the market could place your buy order. Let's say you submitted your buy order down here, and then a second after you hit that buy button, market shoots up. Well, the market order is gonna put you in on a buy. It can put you, not doesn't have to, but it's a possibility. You could end up buying all the way up here because you put in a market order. Okay, so you gotta be careful sometimes with that. Right? That's why it's not good to trade when the market is very volatile, because then you're gonna, you know, if I buy at the time of the news at 8:30, there's a chance I could be buying at a bad spot. Because I know the market's gonna shoot up or down very drastically, and if you place a market order, then you can end up getting screwed on your entry. So there's a good and a bad side to it, you know. Ooh, we getting that retracement. We're selling off. So if the bull flag indicates market's going up when we break to the upside of it, okay. Same thing when it fails, right? When it fails, it's letting us know, okay, we should have been pushing like we did that back here. This is when it works. This is when it fails. Just gotta be careful here because we're still above the 21 EMA. And we know the 21 EMA is known for holding price up. ES is selling more drastically than the Qs. We got a bit of a channel here. Okay, so what else? You did a limit order on the Qs at 511 at 954. Okay, 954. That's over 200%. God damn. But it's still pending. What? What you mean it's pending? So it didn't get you in? That's crazy. Yeah, man, that happens, bro. That has happened to me so many times over the past 2 years. I can't even like begin to tell you like how many times it's happened, but I kind of got used to it, and I've kind of just like got myself used to checking if my order is pending. And when I do, if it's pending, if for some reason I submitted a limit order and my order is pending, what I like to do is I just immediately cancel that order and just resubmit my order to get me in. It's just habit of me now, like, because it's happened so much, you get used to it and then you build habits around it. Because it's gonna continue to happen. You know what I'm saying? You can have another limit order pending freaking an hour from now. And then you can have another one tomorrow and you can have another one the next day. So you either have two choices. You either have to submit market orders, or you just have to place your limit order earlier than, you know what I'm saying, before it gets to your price. So that way, once price reaches your limit, your limit entry, then you're gonna get filled at the correct price. But if you put your limit order as prices is moving past your entry, then it's gonna be very tricky there. You're gonna get left behind. Yeah, man. Just submit. When you see that, just submit another one. And then just make it a market, just to make sure you get in. Because for example, this spot right here, right, this side, this push up out of this flag, right? If I put a limit order as this thing was pushing, because it was pushing so fast and so like aggressive, I know for a fact I'm gonna get left behind, like most likely. Right? I'm expecting it almost to do it before it does it, because I know the price when it was here, it kind of jumped very fast and it was pushing um aggressively. So I know that that's when it's most likely to happen that you get left behind. So I would just say just place market orders, and now you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, man. No, that happens, man. It happens a lot. It has even happened to me on futures, but futures is usually a little bit quicker. When I trade on Ninja Trader, it's usually a lot faster when it comes to getting you in and getting you out. But it can still happen as well on futures. All right, price is chopping around here, still in this range. Um, we're at the 21 EMA. Then we could get a retracement down to this key level right here before we see anything, before we see a move up or anything. Very risky trade because it's against the trend. But we can see that the momentum, the price was heading up very strong, and then momentum got weak, and now we're still seeing these strong green candles here, these hammer candles, and there's no follow through. They showing up, but there's no follow through when they show up. So this looks like it's probably making you want to think like it's going to go up, right? You see this hammer candle up to 21. All right, buy it. But the weird thing, like I said, is just no follow through. So could be fake. This thing could be fake. Let's just wait and see whether we close above or we close below this range. We have it. There we go. Buyers are actually following up now. Buyers are actually following up now. Let's see. Keeping an eye here on how the ES is acting. It's going to act as it reaches its high. Keeping an eye here on the Qs reaching this previous high as well. Yeah, price is looking like it will chop. We've seen it once we got these first few candles here. We was already heading into a range, like you said, at the time as well, time of the day, where we usually get some chop. I should take further attention. Oh, my bad, yeah, it's because I have to switch between screens to between like my trading platform and then the chat. So that's why sometimes I don't see it. So I'm kind of going back and forth. I might just need to get another screen here. I need a third screen so I can see the chat at all times. Let's switch up the speed, yo. Let's switch another one. Try to hit the same thing all over. Leave this joint. Breaking out on the ES. Jesus. Look at how much this market is going up, yo. Beat this, beat this. Look at how much the market's going up. I think we're gonna have to get a retracement at something, right? because this isn't much of a retracement. This is more of a, okay, a range or a sideways action. So I want to pay attention to this, how we react upon getting to this high. Because if we get an equal size red candle here, equal to that green one, then we already know that the market's looking at reverse here. So I'm paying attention right here. I want to see what we're setting up right here. Right here as well, same thing in the ES. This is where my eyes are focused on right here. It's that green candle. Let's fucking go. Yeah, yes, sir. It's what I was talking about. That follow through. Right? You get a strong buying candle, no follow through. Strong buying candle, no follow through. Then we get some strong buying candles and then some follow through. So this is what you want to see when you're placing buy orders. You want to see follow through after you're entering. If you enter on a buy on a green candle, if you see and the next two candles are both red, most cases you're cooked. You know, most cases you're gonna be cooked. Just like we getting sucked back into this range. What do we think? What do we think? Do you guys think it's coming down? Do you guys think it's going up? Write your thoughts in the comment. I personally think this might be coming down. Think we might chop around this range a little bit longer. Might just chop around here for a while longer. The ES here. Okay, we have a little like small supply zone right here. On the ES. And though it's looking like it's breaking out, I think this is just fake over here. Well, that's just me. I don't know. We just really don't know. All we could do is read the chart and try to make some assumptions of what price is telling us. is price telling us here? We have a lower high on the ES and we have a higher high. We got a higher high on the NQ. This is what they call a divergence. And one of these is lying and the other one's telling the truth. One of these is lying, it's the other one's telling. I think the ES is telling the truth here. And I think this motherfucker right here is just a liar. The NQ, man. The NQ. NQ about to come down now. If we break these lows, excuse me. We break these candle lows, I think we're gonna come down, we're gonna flush. Break the low of that red candle here, then we'll push. Right down here. Chopping around in the range. What will we get here? Man, this is slow. It's getting slow. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. I'm just gonna wait here a couple minutes, see if this moves. If not, just give it like 5 minutes or so. I want to find out what this is gonna do. They're gonna rip it here. Will they rip it here or what? Let's see, let's see. We're getting very slow up here. We have pretty good momentum going up until the breakout. Breakout core. Now it's super slow. Does it tell you that this wants to keep going? My bet is this probably pulls back here and then goes. Because upon breaking this high right here, I don't know if you noticed, but we broke above this high, we closed above it. So that means this is a demand zone, that's probably going to pull back and then push harder. If we get a push below these lows, I'm looking to go short. And I'm getting out just a quick scalp. I'm getting out right before this demand zone down here. Go for a 1, 2, let's go 1.5, 1.6 or something like that. I want to get out before we get there. just to make sure I don't get screwed. So we need to run these lows first. I want to run these lows down here. Break back inside the range. I'll scalp a little move here, and I expect buyers to step in down here. There it is. There it is. We got that push. We got that push. We're on the shorts. On the short. Where are we going? It's the band zone. They're out. So then buyers are gonna be stepping in here. Buyers are waiting down here. They're waiting for us. So I'm getting out here, selling, and then I'm exiting before buyers step in. There it is. There it is. You see, one of them's lying. I tell you, one of these is lying, and the other one's telling the truth. Come on. Now we just need that little push down here. Get that demand zone. We're out immediately. As we get there. The keys are gonna keep going. Sellers are struggling. Yep. Yep, they're probably gonna pull back to this demand zone and recharge the buyers. Recharge the buying power at demand. This will be my last trade. I'm closing it after this one. Let's see if it works out. If it works out, great. If it don't, then it's what it is. Live to trade another day. Let's just out the way. There we go. Get a clear image of what's going on here. Need to see sellers follow up here. They really do need to follow up here. Very important. Very important. Come on, sellers. I need you all to follow up. Follow up. Come on. We're still fighting to hold this up. There it is. Come on, sellers. Go back to this demand right here. Recharge. Hell yeah. Let's go. Last trade, yo. This is my last trade. I'm done after this. I am done. I'll go hit the gym or something. There we go. Sellers are coming in hot. This is how you short the trend, man. This is how you short the trend. Come on. You just need to close below. Close below this low, it'll confirm it. Close below that low, it'll confirm it for me. Ah, come on. Not what we want to see. I'm gonna tighten up my wrist a little bit here. Tighten up the wrist. Stepping in here. Gotta be careful. Keeping track of everything here. Just want to stay. Hopefully, we stay below this range here. Stay below the range is good. Stay below the range. Stay below. Stay below. Not looking good. I'm about to exit. I'm about to exit this. About to exit it. Wait. Wait. Candle hasn't closed yet. Let's see. It's a range. Come on, suck price back in. Suck it back in there. Make them pay now. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Let's go. Let's go. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's gonna go, man. It's gonna go. Come on, no. Oh well. It was a good try. It was a good try. Flash is definitely in there. They'll come back down here later. Remember this zone right here, because they're gonna come back to this later. They're gonna come back to this later for sure. This is a good buying zone down here. Good zone down there. All right, we got a clean close now. Now it closed strongly above this range. This could work as long as it stays above this trend line here. As soon as that thing closes below it, I'll be careful if I were you. I'll be careful. Nah, it's looking good. It's looking good right now. The ES, it still hasn't got past this supply zone right there. So I still think the Nasdaq's lying. Yes, here at the supply zone still holding. See, the supply zone still holding price below. Still holding price below. Watch it now come down. Oh, of course. I knew it. Oh, man. They didn't close it above this high, so if they don't close it above this high, it's going to come down. Yep. Tricky sons of bitches. Very tricky here. All right, man. I think I'm about to wrap this up for the day, guys. This market's getting very slow and sluggish. And this is usually where the point where you start to give back all your wins of the day. Start to pay back the market, and until it leaves you with nothing. So trading is a thing that you just want to come in, make your money, and then you just basically want to just run as fast as possible. Which, I mean, you don't want to hang out with the market. It's not your friend. The market's not your friend. You know. So come in, make your money, bro, and run as fast as you can, bro. Lock your money up in a safe. You know, turn off your Wi-Fi, whatever it takes. But take your money and run, bro. Run. Because the market wants to, what the market wants to do is suck you into trading, and then, you know, get you really happy. Oh, look, I'm doing great. Every trade is a winner now. I just know everything. And then right when you start thinking like that, that's how I know there's a big loss coming. When you start thinking that way, oh my God, the biggest loss of your life is about to come. So make sure you trade, you make your money, and you close the computer, you close the chart. This is not designed to be traded all day long. It's not built that way. It's built for you. You come in, you take advantage of a momentum trade. You see a lot of potential in a buy or sell. You take it, you get out, claim your profits, and then that's it. You sleep on it. So consider that being maybe a good time to close it here. But if you trade, continue, well, use it, whatever happens, use it as a learning curve, whether it's positive or negative. And regardless, we'll see you guys here tomorrow. You're very welcome, guys. Thank you guys for being part of the chat here and hitting the like and all that shit, supporting the stream. We're just looking to grow this channel and continue to find other traders like ourselves to support one another, man. Yeah, let's get it, man. About to call it a day here, yo. Let's hit the gym. Let's stay positive. Let's not overtrade. All right. Cool. All right, yo. Take care, man. Peace.